to ask, they say that by the end of your second night, you should kind of indicate which one is your priority in terms of firms. Did you do that?
Oh yes, that's why by the second night I'd switch ships.
Okay.
Yes, I knew because at first I was going the other way, but then like I said, I had such a great interview at the other side. So I by the first day I was like, okay, I hadn't exactly made up my mind, but by the next day I knew. I was just like, okay, I have to switch right now. This is it. And I was like, I remember telling my associate, I was like, yeah, I'm all in now. Like this is it. It's because I like if I miss this one, that's it. I'm done. Like So, but yes, you should be doing that at the second day, because that way you want to be able to focus your energy, and you're not like you don't have interest here and there, because that way if you're half in and half out, there's just so much that you can do. I know some people are very good at doing that, but I personally, I wanted to just give my all. And at first I was going one direction, and I just knew that I wanted to go the other way. So I quickly made that switch, and I guess it worked for me.
And you let them know.
Yes, I did let them know that I wasn't going to be interested. Maybe that's the
No,
word.
I usually let them know that if you extend me an offer, I would accept you, or like your firm is like my number one, things like that.
Well, this was at the second day. Like, so I did tell them that because they asked me, oh, I think they asked me if I was interviewing at other firms or something. I think I said yes, but I didn't want to like what's the word now, like throw the other one aside. But I didn't make them my top priority. If I'm going to be very honest, I didn't make them my top priority. So the firm that when I realized that I needed to make the switch, I did, and then I focused more of my energy on the other firm. I was interviewing with BLG more, because at first I just knew I wanted to go the other way. So I was like, it's this firm. But then I'd had, like I said, the interview with one of the lawyers at BLG, and it was just so fantastic. And I was like, why am I not, here? Like, why exactly? So I think I made that decision to switch. And I didn't want to throw, like you said, you have to make the switch in your head, but you don't have to let them know like right there on the spot, like, I'm not doing this, because you go back for a second interview, right? You go back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the next
Yeah,
day,
you're not closing any doors, but if you can like build a stronger relationship in your interviews and let them know that I'm having a good time here.
Yes.
They can.
So which was what I did at BLG, and I expressed my interest that this was what I was doing, and I'm really committing myself to this one, because at first I didn't go, to be honest, I didn't go with intention. I was just so focused on the other one. But like you said, when you realize that, oh, okay, which one do I want to, you got to pick one. You can't have both. That's to be honest, you can't have both. Like, so I quickly made the switch, and I was like, okay, I'll focus more of my energy on BLG.
Exactly. It's very important to be present in those interviews, because you go with one impression, but then you feel, and you should trust your feelings, because if you feel like you belong somewhere, go with that.
Yes, because I started and I was like, yeah, I definitely belong with the other one. But as I was interviewing and meeting people, I was like, yeah, I need to be here. This is where I want to be. They had like all the firms I chose were very good. So I knew, like, at the back of my mind, like every one of those firms I would, work well with, or I would be happy to be in. But just going through those interviews, it kind of like you have some sense of like, connection, things like, that you want to like do. And they had like, so I was just like, yeah, so now it's this one. I'm definitely for sure going to go this way.